What if a few hundred milligrams of carrot fiber each day could shift your microbiome, improve stool consistency, and prime your immune cells to react faster to viruses?
Welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. Stay informed with quick, easy-to-listen summaries of our latest articles, perfect for when you're on the go. No reading required. Subscribe for free at mercola.com for the latest health insights.
Hello, and welcome to Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. I'm Ethan Foster, and today we're looking at RGI, a distinct fiber found in carrots that behaves less like roughage and more like a precision tool for your gut and immune system.
I'm Alara Sky. RGI, or rhamnogalacturonin I, has been studied in healthy adults at very small doses. Think 300 to 500 milligrams daily. Instead of simply adding bulk, it selectively feeds beneficial microbes and signals key immune cells, producing measurable changes within weeks without the discomfort people often feel with high-fiber diets.
RGI stands out because it reliably boosts bifidobacterium and faecalibacterium, organisms linked to smoother digestion, a stronger intestinal barrier, and lower inflammation. These microbes generate short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, which fuel your intestinal cells and help maintain tight barrier function so fewer irritants leak into your bloodstream.
Researchers have also tracked immune effects. After low-dose RGI, activity increases in natural killer cells and dendritic cells, two frontline responders that help you identify and clear viral threats more efficiently. This helps explain reports of stronger defenses along the gut-lung axis, where better intestinal balance supports respiratory resilience.
Dose matters, and here the bar is surprisingly low. Studies found that 300 milligrams per day was enough to shift microbial activity, while 500 milligrams improved stool consistency and immune markers in a matter of weeks. That's a fraction of the grams typically recommended for generic fiber intake, which is why adherence tends to be higher.
Another advantage is how RGI ferments. It's broken down quickly by select microbes, which limits excess gas while enhancing immune signaling. Participants noticed benefits without the bloating that can accompany large amounts of fermentable fibers, making daily use more realistic if you're sensitive to fiber.
There's also a broader metabolic signal. A metabolomics study showed that even 0.3 grams of carrot-derived RGI raised levels of a protective antioxidant compound produced from tryptophan by nearly 15% and about 46% at 1.5 grams. This molecule is tied to antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects that help protect your brain, heart, liver, kidneys, and muscles.
That same research found a reduction in harmful byproducts from linoleic acid breakdown, metabolites linked with asthma, fatty liver changes, and elevated cancer risk. In plain terms, RGI nudged your microbiome toward making more of what protects you and less of what harms you, while preserving overall microbial diversity.
Timing and terrain still matter. If your gut is inflamed or unpredictable, piling on fiber, any fiber, can backfire. Start by listening to your own feedback. If you're cycling between bloating, constipation, and loose stools, focus first on calming things down before layering in RGI. You'll know you're ready when meals leave you comfortable and bowel habits feel steady.
To create that stable base, hold off on high-fiber carbs until symptoms cool. In an irritated gut, even healthy crucifers and whole grains can ferment too aggressively. Favor gentler options like fruit and white rice while you settle. At the same time, remove ultra-processed carbs, especially those combined with vegetable oils rich in linoleic acid and additives that disrupt your microbiome and weaken your gut lining.
Fuel choice plays a role too. Your cells run most smoothly on a steady supply of glucose. If you've been very low carb, consider restoring roughly 250 grams of easy-to-digest carbohydrates from fruit and rice to reestablish balance. Once digestion steadies, you can reintroduce root vegetables and legumes more comfortably and set the stage for RGI to work as intended.
When you add RGI, you're not just chasing comfort. You're supporting butyrate-producing bacteria that fortify the intestinal wall, dial down inflammation, and improve nutrient absorption. Laboratory work shows this fiber helps your gut barrier hold up under stress, which reduces the flow of irritants that keep systemic inflammation smoldering.
Carrots themselves also contribute beyond RGI. Reviews highlight how carrot compounds, including beta-carotene, vitamin C, flavonoids, and polyacetylines, reduce pro-inflammatory signals, strengthen antioxidant defenses, and raise protective antibodies that line your gut and airways. Human studies in these summaries report changes in antioxidant activity and immune markers within 2 to 4 weeks of regular intake.
That synergy argues for whole food use. While RGI extracts demonstrate clear effects at tiny doses, whole carrots or carrot juice deliver multiple compounds that act together across several pathways. If you tolerate them well, combining regular carrot intake with targeted RGI can support both rapid and broader-based improvements.
Put this into a workflow you can follow. First, stabilize your digestion by simplifying carbs and eliminating ultra-processed choices. Second, once symptoms are predictable, introduce 300 to 500 milligrams of carrot-derived RGI daily. Third, track stool consistency, bloating, and any changes in how often you catch colds or how quickly you recover from them over the next 4 weeks.
If you notice fewer swings in bowel habits, less post-meal discomfort, and a steadier sense of energy, you're likely seeing the combined effects of barrier repair, SCFA production, and more responsive immune surveillance. If symptoms flare, pause and return to the gut calming phase before trying again. Fiber works best when your baseline is quiet.
You can keep building from there. As tolerance allows, expand your variety of cooked vegetables and, later, small amounts of legumes, watching for comfort and consistency. The goal isn't a high-fiber badge. It's a targeted nudge that trains your microbes to produce what you need while keeping inflammation controlled.
Here's your challenge. Over the next 28 days, calm your gut for 1 week by avoiding ultra-processed carbs and favoring fruit and white rice. Then add 300 to 500 milligrams of carrot-derived RGI daily for 3 weeks. Log your stool consistency, bloating, and any respiratory symptoms. Use your notes to decide whether to continue, adjust, or pause.
Thank you for watching Dr. Mercola's Cellular Wisdom. We'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe now and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.